This video is on how to set up collaboration in Forms for the assignment in our Google Forms class. There's a couple ways to do it, but I'm going to show you using the email option. So let's go ahead and get started. So I have a form open, and you'll notice in the upper left-hand corner that this isn't my original form. This is a copy of my original form. When I'm first doing collaboration and I'm not entirely comfortable with the person that I'm collaborating with, I may not want them to change my original form, so I just made a copy of it, which you all know how to do, and then I'm going to send them this form so that I always have the other one as a backup. So there's two places to find this collaboration link. I can go under Send and click Add Collaborators, or it's also found under the More menu, Add Collaborators. Takes you to the same place. It doesn't really matter. So down here, I can invite people that I want to have access to my form. So I have a PDE student I'm going to use, okay? And I'm going to invite them. Over to the right-hand side, you can see that they have access to edit. Unlike Google Docs and Sheets where you can give them just comment rights, Forms doesn't have that ability at this point in time. They may add that, we don't know. But so when you give them this link or you email them this information, they have full rights to the form. So anything they change is happening live. So just keep that in mind. There's a couple other little options here. Notify people, I can add a message, and I might just say, thanks for helping to review this form. Please let me know the changes you made. So anything you want them to be aware of, okay? I could send a copy to myself. There's another option here that's normally turned off. I have this turned on. It says prevent editors from changing access and adding new people. I like to turn that on because I like to have just that one more step of control that I'm the only one that can share it with somebody else. That's up to you, so it's your choice. So if I click send now, this PDE student is going to receive an email message from me with this message. So let's go ahead and send it. Go ahead and click done. And I'm going to go to my people window, and here's my PDE student. And sent from me, copy of form. So let's go ahead and open it. And here's the message I sent right over my picture. And I can open this in Forms. So let me go ahead and do that. I'll close this other one so I don't get confused. So I have the copy of Form 5.1 open, and so any changes I make is going on live. So maybe I want to duplicate this because maybe I want their full name or their first name. Maybe I think that's a better way of doing it. I'm going to delete this, and I want this to say last name. So my suggestion to this form is to ask for first and last name separately. That way I make sure I get both those answers. Now they're required. And so maybe that's the only change I see. So I might be done. So I'm going to go back to this email, and I'm going to reply to it and just say, I added and changed from full name to first name and last name. Questions. Again, I only made that one change, so they probably would have noticed that. But if it's a longer form and there's more things that you might be editing, might be adding questions, you might be changing, maybe there's just the wording that you thought could be worded a little differently, I would definitely let them know, and then I would send it back to them. So that's how simple it is to set up collaboration. Now, once I'm done collaborating, I'm back under myself here. I'm going to go back down to Add Collaborators. I don't want to leave that on forever because, oops, sorry, I wanted that open, because that person could go in at any time and continue to make changes on it. So you see this student has access, and there's a little X right here. So I'm simply going to click the X and save those changes. And then it's back to I'm the only one with access to it. So as it's important to after the collaboration is over to go back in and take those rights away, just so that person doesn't by accident make any changes on your form. And that's just how simple it is. I hope this video has helped you in setting up your collaboration for this class.